Hello, dear friends, and a warm welcome to the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for connecting with the common man. Thank you for uplifting the unsung heroes. It is our duty to make people feel special. And there are several celebrities who come over here and make you feel special. How? Sharing their life, sharing the profession that they have chosen in their lives, how their profession could make you understand what profession you have to take in your life, how they could be a source of inspiration to you is all about Fab Talks. And dear friends, today we would like to invite our special celebrity. She is Dr. Neeta Ranban from Thane, a dental surgeon. Dear ma'am, thank you for joining us on the International Fab Talks.
Thank you. Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting the invitation, dear.
Yes.
Dear ma'am, with your permission, I'll go ahead and introduce you in an official way.
Thank you. You can do so.
Thank you, dear. Dear friends, it's our duty and a privilege and a honor as well to share the profile of our celebrity today. She is Dr. Neeta Ranban. She's a dental surgeon by profession, having her own private practice. Since the last, guess how many years now? Not 10.
34 years?
Yes, not 10, not 20, not 30, 34 plus years. 3 decades plus 4 years extra. 34 years into this beautiful field in Ambernath, Thane, district, Mumbai. So that's a wonderful journey. A dentist who has a lot of experience and knows the ins and outs of how to go about, giving that beautiful smile on your face by being a great dental surgeon. 34 plus years into this beautiful field in Ambernath, Thane district, Mumbai. An alumni of the Prestige University, Government Dental College, Mumbai. Member and past president of Inner Wheel Club of Ambernath since 2002, and she has held various posts over the last many years. And dear friends, she took part in various skits and plays and bagged several prizes in several competitions. And dear friends, she has been winning many awards and rewards. She has bagged the Best President of the Year award from Inner Wheel District in 2012. And in 2023, she received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Indian Dental Association. Wow, ma'am. Congratulations. Yes, dear. She also held the post of the president and was also the founder editor of Indian Dental Association. She is the founder editor and a member of Ambernath Medical Association also. She is a volunteer for AOL Foundation and a certified teacher for Sri Sri Sanskar Kendra Unit of Art of Living Foundation, headed by Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji. Her hobbies include reading, traveling all over the world, drawing, and painting. She loves to socialize and she loves to work. Why is she socializing? Ask me. She loves to work for the betterment of the society, the people who are underprivileged, the people who are unfortunate, the needy ones. She wants them to have a platform. Through the platform of the Inner Wheel Club, which is an international organization, she follows a yoga way of life. She's a great person who follows the yoga path with meditation, pranayamas, yogasanas as part of her daily practice. And that brings a beautiful smile to her, her family, and of course, her friends. And today, she's going to spread all the positive vibes on the International Fab Talks. Dear ma'am, thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much for accepting the invite. Thank you so much. Dear friends, we'll go on with the first round of the interview to get to know about our celebrity. She is Dr. Neeta Ranban from Thane, a dental surgeon. Dear ma'am, how would you define yourself? Who is the real Neeta?
I can define myself by kindness, resilience, a person that I am, Yeah, a kind, resilient person.
Yes, am I audible? Yes. So resilience. I love this word resilience. It gives us a lot of courage. Resilience and kindness. That makes the world beautiful.
Yes.
Yes, dear. So in just 2 words you said, ma'am, this defines me. That is resilience and kindness. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, you are an inspiration. You've been I guess you are an inspiration to, I believe, it's not I guess, I believe that you are an inspiration to many young dental surgeons out there. Because many of them enter into the dental field, and then they would like to back off because it's quite a tough job. It's not that easy. but you've been here 34 plus years and giving your very best. You are a great inspiration. But I would like to know, who is your inspiration? Who inspired you into this beautiful field of bringing smiles to everyone?
See, the one who inspires me are role models of mine, like who can accept challenge, you know, and they are hard workers, dedicated workers, and with a positive impact on the society. Whatever they do, they create a positive impact. Those are my role models.
That's really nice, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah,
for sharing.
you do something for the society every time you are doing a task. It should be you should be thinking, how can I make this world a better place? How can it become better for someone, at least one person, doing small things. Yes.
Yes, dear. At least impacting the life of one single person really makes a difference. Every drop counts. बूंद बूंद से सागर बनती है.
Yes, it need not be very, as Saint Mother Teresa says, you need not do very big things. Then, your mind becomes boggled, what you will do and what not. Start with small things at a time.
Yes,
That's
dear.
enough. Yeah.
Yes, dear ma'am. Dear ma'am, we will go on to the next question. I would like you to share a childhood incident. Like, were you the naughty one? Were you the very shy one? Talkative one? So any incident that you remember about your childhood, you could share with us. Am I audible, dear? Hello, dear friends, and welcome once again. We had a slight technical issue and we are back again. That is resilience, to face all the challenges. And of course, all challenges definitely have a solution. Yes, dear ma'am, over to you, ma'am. We asked you, how did you spend your childhood? How were you, the naughty one or the mischievous one? What type of a little child were you? And a small incident that occurred during your childhood.
Yes, I was always curious and high on imagination. I used to like, playing where a lot of imagination, stories made up, like, and then I used to play a lot. And of course, I was a sincere, completing my homework. Right from coming back from school, I would do that first so that I can play. So I will work conscious, must complete your work and then start playing. And then one incident, as I said, so I have to remember and tell you. One is that when I was going for board exams, 10th standard and all that, I was supposed to, really prepare for the exams. So one room, my bedroom was allocated to me. Nobody, my mom wouldn't send my sisters there. Nobody was supposed to disturb me. And I used to study. And she used to come every time, open the door to see what I'm doing. And that is a secret what I was doing sometimes, of course. But in the Bright magazine, the big magazines, I used to hide my novels. I was a ferocious, I am a ferocious reader. I like to read novels. So then I used to, put the novel in that magazine, the long book. So she cannot see, and she always used to feel I am reading, I'm studying. But I used to read novels that way. That is one incident I want to tell. Yeah.
Yes, dear. I could visualize what you were sharing now, hiding the novels in your books, the books
Yes.
that you had to study and read. And by the
Yes.
way, did they catch you reading the novels?
No, I never got caught. This will be a secret let out now.
For the first time. Yes, dear. That's a beautiful secret to be let out. That lots of innocence in that.
Yes.
That's really very nice. And we all did that at one point of them, reading comics. And I used to have this image of this Govinda star. There was this person, the hero Govinda. I put his photo in one of my social studies books.
Okay.
And it was a fair copy, and it was the class work. And it went to that social studies ma'am, and then it dropped out of the book. And then I got a nice scolding from her. Like I could recollect when you shared that you hid the novels in your books. And
you also recollected your fond, beautiful memories. No, these make up our childhood so sweet now.
Yes,
thinking about all those things, playing around in the open. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. Dear ma'am, how do you manage the challenges that you face in everyday life? Like, once again, if I could ask you, what is the technique that you use? We all undergo a lot of challenges,
Yes.
trials, and tribulations. How do you face yours? If your techniques could help us and all our guests and
Yes.
audience, it would be really nice.
See, mine is like challenges will be there. First thing is accept them. Sometimes one feels, why me? Why should it happen with me and not the other person? So you become frustrated by that thought alone. Leave that thought, accept it. It is life, this is going to happen. One thing. Then try to find a solution. Right now, we set a very good example. The power shutdown. My handset gave me some problems, which is a iPhone. I'm using it every day. Still, it had to give me some problem somewhere or the other. What to do? I went to the neighbor. I went here, there. I tried it myself. And my sister helped, I think, from another place. She is in Mumbai right now. From there, I think she also came on the platform. So challenges are to be, with a cool mind, with patience, with tolerance. You have to just keep working at it and the solution will come. The technique you said, maybe when I was younger, this wouldn't have happened. I would have got really nervous, more nervous. Even now, I was a little bit nervous. Accept that also, your emotions changing need to be accepted by you. Then you work at it. So, and as you said, I do a lot of mindfulness, meditation, and all that. Maybe that helps. That helps somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing that. Thank you very much. And accepting our emotions, acknowledging our emotions is
Yes.
also very, very healthy. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, you've been reading many books, apart from all the books that belong to the dental field, the dental surgery, the dental, I don't know, all of that. Yes, everything that is concerned with the medical aspects. Apart from that, as you were reading earlier, the novels, do you still read any of those books or any great book you would like to mention today, the title that we could also read?
Yes, I have been reading a lot of books. The choice of books have changed over the years. Naturally, a child starts with Enid Blyton and Nancy Drew on those in those days. Hardy Boys was what we used to get, and Amar Chitra Kathas. So many of them I have read. As and when a book releases, I used to have it with me. Then slowly I came to romance, love stories, Milton Boone, that, then the adventure books, then to name a few authors, Robin Cook, John Grisham. All these books I have kept on reading over the years. Some very good books are Thornbirds, Fountainhead. It's a beautiful book. Yeah, one should read Fountainhead once. Yeah, yes. And now I read a lot of self, you can call it spiritual books or self-help or motivational books, whatever you call them. But right now what I was reading was Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Mind by Wayne Dyer. Then I read Robin Sharma. Who will who will cry when I die is a very good book. Ikigai is a latest release. I've read all those books, and then I read a lot of Sri Ravi Shankar's books and the Ashtavakra Gita, the Narad Sutra, everything. Nowadays, more of those books. Yes.
Yes, dear. Quite a lot of books you mentioned, ma'am. Thank you for sharing all of those books.
Yes.
A pleasure that you have been reading all of them. That's really nice. And sharing it with us today adds more value to what you've been reading because you're able to share all of those names. Many of the readers out there, the audience could really lay their hands and read one of these books.
Yes.
Dear ma'am, how would you want to be remembered in this world and why should people remember Dr. Neeta?
As a loving person, remember me as one who spreads laughter and joy. Wherever I go, the first thing is I want is laughter, and it happens in a crowd. People become joyful, become laughing. Take life lightly. Yeah, as a loving and compassionate person, friendly person, like that, I would like myself to be remembered.
Yes, dear. A kind, compassionate, loving person who brings smiles to everybody.
Yes.
That's really nice. Dear ma'am, have you been on a favorite holiday destination for a vacation? And if
Yeah.
yes, would you like to name the place that you really enjoyed going to? Or you have a dream to go to some other destination for a vacation?
Yes, I'm a frequent traveler. Where I like the best was, yeah, now when it came to reading, I used to read Irving Wallace. I think his book is Sphinx, everything about the pyramids. And when I read Milton Boone, the setting is in the beautiful Greece. So that was my dream, which I fulfilled. I took a tour to Egypt and Greece. Yeah, I have gone there. Turkey also, I've been to Cappadocia. If anyone has to travel once anywhere in the world, go to Cappadocia, we say. Yeah. And many places, Europe I have been to, and now the dream, yes, what is remaining? And the states also in India, only 7 or 8 states are remaining where I haven't gone as yet, the Northeast. Otherwise, I have visited quite a few of the states. And Muscat, I have gone, my sister stays there, so I keep going there. Then Europe, I took a tour there. I usually take tours only because that's a very simple way, way to travel without any too much of hassles. Yeah.
Wonderful, ma'am. I feel that you're a free bird. You've been flying all across India, and only 7 to 8 states you've missed. And I'm sure you'll be covering them very soon.
Yeah.
And you've been a global traveler. You've been traveling across different countries. That's wonderful. That's really nice. And you're a lucky one.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Dear ma'am, now let's go to the next question. Are you a movie buff? Do you ever get time to watch movies? Do you love watching movies?
Yes, yes. I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of TV also these days. And when I was younger, also, I remember my final exam paper, dentistry, the university paper was the next day. And still, I wouldn't miss my half an hour serial on TV. Those days, it was Mahabharat and, Bunyad and all this time generation, they won't even relate to those. But I used to, but there has to be a balance. When I'm saying I was doing all those things, after 12 hours put in a day, continuously reading, studying, jotting down notes, after that, I used to give myself an hour or a half for these pleasures, which is very important. I would like to tell children, no, don't go to the extremes. Like some moms, they tell me, we remove the cable now. For these 3 months, no cable at home because the children are, watching a lot of TV. So I would say let them watch half an hour in the whole day. If they're giving 10 hours to sincere efforts to study. So a balance has to be struck. Do both entertainment as well as your real sincere hard work.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing that. And thank you for educating the moms out there who always, say that, yes, we are going to stop the cable connection or stop the internet now because you have your exams.
For the mobiles, now the cell phones are snatched away.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to do with the younger kids, you still have to do that.
Yes. But a little freedom, a little breather is always good.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Give them breathing space.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for the suggestion for all the moms out there. Dear ma'am, I would like to ask you, what is that one thing that you love about yourself? This is Neeta, and I love my own self because this is the inner core quality of mine. And I go by this, which is within me. My entire journey has been because of this beautiful quality within me.
One is to find joy in little things. Even to get your morning cup of tea in time, perfect to your taste, you should be grateful that you got it. Don't take it for granted. Your cup of tea, the smallest thing which you feel that, yeah, that is so easy. You get it every day. You take it for granted. Don't do that. Be grateful for that. That will, teach you to feel joy and happiness. The more grateful you are, more joyful you will feel. And in small moments, small things, try to find that. Bigger things, it will come to you with divine grace. Everything will come to you. That is one thing, and be honest, truthful. Sometimes I'm a very passionate dentist about my profession. I do it. See, at first when I was a young dentist, a new budding dentist, I used to sometimes fear the procedure and sometimes feel nervous whether the patient will get all right or not, whether I will do the correct, proper treatment or not. But over the years, this has helped me a lot, pranayam and joining Art of Living Foundation. Then doing all those things, the kriya, the pranayam, the mindful meditation. Slowly, you get that belief that I am not doing anything. It's someone else through my hands. There is a divine energy, there is energy in the universe which is doing all this. That faith helps. And suddenly you feel everything, every patient is going happy from your clinic, everybody heals properly without complications. And the confidence which you have, your vibrations get transmitted to the patient. The patient calms down the moment they see me. That way it should be, and it happens slowly. For that, you have to do certain things. Discipline is necessary. Doing those, experiencing that through your kriya, through whatever you have learned. It may be different for someone, but mostly this helps, So just take the easier path and go. Take that path which is easy, time tested. Yeah, that way.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. Thank you. Ma'am, do you believe in lotteries? And if yes, and no as well, you just, let's imagine that you won a lottery or you would be winning a lottery in the near future. How would you use that money? A big jackpot.
Yeah, first I'll jump with joy. Who will not if you get a lottery? And using the money would come later. But first, it's a perfect job done, which will bring more satisfaction to you in the long run. You will get prestige, praises, accolades, awards. When you will get, not by winning lottery. You will get all those when you do your job perfectly well. But yes, who doesn't want a lottery? If I get, I will invest some, use on myself, and then for the betterment of the society, I'll make sections of it, a little for everyone, everything.
Yes, dear. I love the way you said, I jump with joy.
Yes.
If at all I'm going to win a lottery, I will jump with joy. And at the same time, you balanced it very well and said, yes, a perfect job is one of the best things to happen to you. You'll get a lot of dignity, fame, satisfaction. Yes, dear. That's a different high, being in a perfect job.
It's a different high. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. And towards the end, you said, yes, I'm going to segregate that money into small amounts and share it with as many people as I can.
Yeah.
And of course, use some for myself too. That's really nice.
Yes. Definitely.
Dear ma'am, how did you feel when India lost the match? What was the feeling within your heart? The recent World Cup.
Yes, I sat and I watched the final day. Of course, we had decided if they win, we are going to have dessert. We were friends watching together, 4, 5 of us in a single, in a hall. And okay, I said, if they don't win, we'll not have dessert for the ice cream. And if they win, we'll have ice cream. It was like that. But then, yeah, we lost. Then there was a WhatsApp message from someone, I don't remember, one player only, one international player. He said, which touched my heart. See, winning and losing is just a part of it, but you have to continue playing every year. Someone has to lose for someone to win. Yeah, we know that. But still, that time for momentary, we do feel the sadness, the sorrow that we lost. But you get over it. If you have understanding, if you think about it, then in a few days you feel, okay, again, that time will come. Somebody has to win for somebody has to lose for someone to win. And it's a game, it goes on. Participation is what matters the most. You just participate, you play your game, you participate, and that's it. Yeah. Winning is very nice. It's such a high, as you said, you will give a high.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much for sharing. But I have a little question. although India lost, were you people carrying on the activity of not having the dessert, or did you all think it's okay, India lost, it's fine, we're going to have our dessert, we are going to celebrate?
We did. You have to do what you do every day anyways. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
dear. That's really nice. Thanks for sharing. Dear ma'am, were you interested in sports and games when you were a youngster, when you were in school and college?
I had led my march past goes on. We had a very big ground. I am from Fatima High School, Ambernath. The huge ground and a beautiful church, the Catholic church there at the besides it. So I was a leader once, taking my squadron, marching for the annual day. Then I used to take part in everything, dodgeball, langdi, everything. I used to go and take part. Sometimes I never used to win much. Chalta hai, but taking part was from a very young age. It was important that I should be there. I shouldn't miss out on anything. Yes.
And I just could visualize that you were walking with your squadron, all of them were marching and you were leading it. I could just visualize all of that. Was your school a convent school, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes. Convent school, yes.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, where do you want to focus your energies and bring about a change in this world?
A change, as far as I can do on my level, that non-violence should be less and love should increase in everybody's heart. Self-love and then love for the others, for people. If you become loving, automatically your thoughts become calm and peaceful. Non-violence, violence will just vanish. You won't have violent thoughts also. If you don't have violent thoughts, then only you won't be violent. Your words also, your speech also should not be violent. For that, you have to have more love in you. So that is how I would like to change the world. And another thing I feel about the environment, the pollution, the air that we breathe is so polluted these days. So at our own level, we should try to do something about it. It's a big issue where so many learned experts of the world are at it, and I'm hopeful that we will bring that change. Yes, we'll make a better place for the next generation.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing all of that, ma'am. Thank you very much. We have seen many people trapped in a relationship where there's a lot of emotional abuse, as you said, violence, bad thoughts, make us bring out bad things from our mouths, harsh things, rude comments. And they take family members for granted. It could be parents abusing their children, or children abusing the parents, or couples abusing each other, using foul language. Emotional abuse is not okay to be accepted. Do you have anything to share on this, ma'am? Should one, it's away from the dentist, the dental surgeon. As a dental surgeon, I'm just shifting your focus on the mental aspects. If you could share from your, as you might have had many of the clients who had come to you, the patients, certain people might have shared with you, or you might have just observed their face that they are not okay, they are not happy, they're struggling from inside. The abuse may not be physical, it may be psychological, emotional. So I would like to ask you, if people who are suffering in this zone, being psychologically and emotionally abused, should they stay on or should they move out?
In one word, move out if you can. If you cannot move on, adjust. See the possibilities in that particular relationship. There will be many possibilities, many things that we can do to achieve a normal balance in whatever, as you said, it's your broad term you have given me, that abuse, whatever it could be. Try your best to be in the relationship first and try to solve your problems. Take help from outside, professional help, your family support, your friends. Do everything that you can. Change yourself first. Maybe there may be so many faults of your own, which is, it's difficult to see your own faults. Try to see it. Ask somebody. After all those things, yes, if somebody also tells you that, yeah, this relationship, this thing is not good for you, then have the courage to even move away from there. Yeah, because if you can tell me a little, narrow this thing, narrow it down, I can give an answer better. But otherwise, this is it, I feel. Yeah.
You've given a perfect answer, ma'am. You've answered very well, very logically. Sometimes we never know that the mistake may be ours.
Yes.
We can't see our own faults. So we have to work on ourselves and then either take help from other family members or from a counselor as well. And if nothing works, then you said if you cannot go ahead with it, you can just always separate and stay safe. Stay in a safe zone. Do
Yes.
not be abused emotionally to that extent where you feel suicidal, where you feel extremely depressed. So I love the way you put it. Give it a try. Don't back off. Give it a try. You may be the cause for all of it. You never know. As you said, you put it very well, ma'am, very logically. I found it to be very interesting. And there holds a lot of truth in what you've been sharing. Yes, we are blind to our own faults, but we are ready to focus on other people's fault, especially our spouse, our parents, and etc. Wonderful, dear. Thank you for sharing. Dear ma'am, do you have any plans to retire in the near future?
No, I plan to keep pursuing my passions as long as I can. Here, I would say I have a physical ailment in the sense from an early age, maybe 35 or something, when I was only that young. I have the spondylitis thing, with the joint, arthritis of the joint, you can say, where the movement is restricted and limited, painful also sometimes. That is what, put me there, the direction of Art of Living Foundation and all, because yoga, meditation gives you the strength to cope with these chronic diseases. So now sometimes I feel, okay, I have to pursue my something I have to do. I cannot sit idle. So then I will do a career now also, something else apart from dentistry, like, talking, giving lectures, or, doing something which you can do even when you become very old. So yes, shouldn't think of retiring, but think of changing your mode of working.
Yes, dear. Thank you. That's really nice. Never to retire, but to contribute to the society. Maybe you could give motivational speeches and share your thoughts and views, mentor somebody in the right way. Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you very much. Ma'am, from all the experience that you've had for 34 plus years, what is the difference between smart work and hard work?
Smart work is something which you do with efficiency. Diplomacy comes there. Leadership qualities are all smart work, okay? And hard work is dedication, devotion. The time given to one particular job is hard work. Both are necessary. They both complement each other. Hard work also is necessary. At the same time, smart work is necessary. Yes.
Yes, dear. Thanks, ma'am. Ma'am, do you have any dream projects for the future? Yeah, I have to accomplish this dream. It's still unfulfilled. I have to fulfill this dream.
Making positive impact on the society. Still more and more of it. Whatever I do should help someone. I always feel. And by helping someone or doing something for someone, you get your own satisfaction. That comes. So that would be my dream. Yeah, to be of use to someone else. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing that. Thank you. Ma'am, on this beautiful journey, we have seen a lot of smiles that you have right from the start till now. May I know if there were any friends of yours who were behind this to make you smile, to make you happy, apart from family members, your school friends, your college friends? Were they with you and are they with you till today? And if yes, would you like to share their names today with us?
Names also, okay. If I start taking names, the list is going to be long. And if I leave out some name now, they will feel bad. That person will feel bad. Yeah, I have a lot of friends in college now also, as we have social media is so rampant that, we have WhatsApp groups. We are on Facebook, our college friends, school friends, all groups, everyone has nowadays. So we are well connected. Then I belong to Innoville Club of Ambernath. I'm a past president, as you told in the introduction part. All those 50 members, and at the level there are 3,000 members or something. They all are friends. So many friends. Then the next door neighbor also is a friend of mine. I'm a friendly person. Some are my role models, like Dr. Revati Chathar, Dr. Sujata Mankame. If I start taking names, the one which I leave, so many of them are there. Rita, so Kamla teacher, she is like a friend. I meet her every day nowadays. Every day, in the sense, regularly. We meet regularly. Yeah. So yes, support is there from my friends. They take a lot of care, and then they support me. They take a care because of my physical this thing. Sometimes, I would want to sit only in the front of the car in the SUV. I won't go at the back seat. They all adjust. They never tell me to sit at the back. Someone will go and sit there so that I don't have to go there. Oh my God, a lot of support. I've got loving friends. I cannot do without them. I'm always surrounded by friends. Yes.
Yes, dear. What a beautiful life that is, to have friends around us, genuine friends. Yes, dear.
Genuine friends I have.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. As you were sharing, there was a beautiful smile on your face,
Yeah.
and lots of, you were glowing. You were just glowing. Yes. And that is the beauty of friendship, my dear friends. Stay as a good friend, a friend to lead the other friend on the right path, and spread love and happiness. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, would you like to speak something about savings? There are several people out there who haven't saved a penny, and today they are like in their in the senior age, like you can say that they are at the fag end of their life, and they don't have a penny in their pocket for survival. Would you like to share something about how one should start saving for their own selves? Like, we become so selfless when we become parents. We give our all for the family, and we educate them, we give them the best of the things that they want, but we don't think about ourselves. And then when the time comes that we need something to survive, mere survival, and none of our children are ready to help us, and most of them, like most of such people, land up in the abandoned on the in the bus stops, in the public spaces, or they are being left into old age homes. They have been sent to old age homes. How would you like to share this, ma'am? And do you have any thoughts about it?
Savings for retirement, a fund to make a retirement fund is necessary. It is crucial for your future. But at the same time, see, saving sometimes your income will be such that you can make savings. Then with the rising inflation, whatever you have saved may not be enough for you in the old age, because triple and four times the inflation has taken place and everything has become expensive. So yeah, you have to have a balance. You cannot save so much today that you don't live now, just because you are thinking about your future. At the same time, my father is 85-year-old. He's a chartered accountant. He practices. I was telling him, why should I save? You are there, and I mean, who's seen life? Sometimes you feel, how much am I going to live? Let me enjoy today. And he just asked me one question. How old I am? 85. There is a possibility you will become 85, dear. So as you said, you have to save for that also, that you are going to live. Always don't think that you are not going to live that much. The balance has to be struck. Yeah, as you said, doing everything for the children. It's a pity that sometimes you have the income is so less that everything goes in education, fees, and all that. Here, I would like to say, as the children grow, when they become, they pass 10th or 12th, the parents should encourage them, as it is in USA. Encourage them to take up jobs, part-time jobs, and support themselves. Don't give everything, the fees and each and everything. Don't spoon feed your children when they grow up. Let them do some odd jobs to support themselves, at least a little bit. Then you can give a little bit to them. Don't give away all. Sometimes they say, naming the property. gullible. You become gullible and say, oh, my son, my daughter, I will give everything when I am alive, the property and all that. Why? Anyways, it is going to go to them when you are no more. They will get it, isn't it? You keep it safe, you use it, it will go to them. So don't be gullible to, put their names at an early stage only. Yes.
Yes, dear. Thank you for all that wisdom that you've shared now, ma'am. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dear ma'am, what brings a smile to your face often? You bring smile to the faces of others as a dentist, as a dental surgeon. May I know how do you maintain your smile continuously and what brings a smile to your face often?
Connecting with people, as you just reminded me, I literally make smiles, isn't it? Aesthetic dentistry means making smiles, we call it. Their smile, it becomes my smile. The moment I see a job good done by me, brings a smile to my face at the professional level. Otherwise, at home level, whenever I love people, the more I'm surrounded with, the more happy I feel from within. I don't like to live, secluded from everyone. So then the moment I look at someone, no, a smile forms on my lips. And when I'm alone, doing nothing, like nowadays I have to be alone because my husband is working from Chandigarh. Most days he is there. My daughter's married. I have only daughter who is Rumjum, and she's a dental surgeon by profession like me. Maybe I was so passionate that it affected her. She also became a dentist, and a very good one at that. She's right now she's in Kandivali, Mumbai, only practicing also.
Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Happy moments. When I think of my happy moments, no, reliving my past brings a smile to my face. And I have no complaints as such. No, I don't have many complaints. Okay, small ones are there. Maybe I should have been a more healthy. Maybe this disease should not have been. So many things you can wish for. I could have been more rich, more this, more educated. Yes, but whatever you have in that also, you have to learn to find happiness. Then you will be smiling all the time. If you're grateful, you will be smiling all the time, isn't it?
I love this. If you're grateful, there will be an everlasting smile on your face.
Yes,
That's a
and
big takeaway.
if you go in a complaint mode, you will be frustrated and the smile will be forgotten. It will disappear.
Very true, dear. Very true. Dear ma'am, the next question coming up.
Okay.
Any weaknesses?
Sometimes I put in a lot of effort on a single task, like some task. Maybe then I have to stop, or I cannot sit idle. Even in a relaxed, calmful state of mind, also, I need to do something. I'm trying that. Sometimes they just want to do nothing and sit back and do nothing. I can't do that. I have to yet learn to do that. Yes.
Yes, dear. In fact, that's a strength to keep yourself busy.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes,
Yes.
dear. Dear ma'am, is there anything that scares you or scared of anything?
You're scared of the ill health, old age, like any other person. Yes, I'm scared. And of the unknown future, the normal. But then I feel that scare only will lead us to, tackle the issue. If you're fearful of your future, maybe you will turn to God and find immense joy in faith and in God. Otherwise, we'll not think of God, they say. I know. Yeah.
Yes, dear.
And
Dear ma'am,
ill health mostly because I have this arthritis kind of a thing. So I value more the mobility in some other person. I value that. It's a crown, a jewel shining on their head, which they are not aware of. The ones who have good health are not aware of having good health. They take it for granted. I can't do that, and that I become afraid also sometimes. What if it becomes more as I grow? Then it is there. It's life.
yes. We wish you good health, ma'am. You will be fine because we need people like you to spread joys and smiles across the world.
Yes, yes.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, आपको कभी गुस्सा आता है? आप इतने सॉफ्ट स्पोकन है, इतने प्यारी सी है, तो कभी गुस्सा आएगा? आया है? आई मीन, लेट मी पुट इट राइट. डू यू एवर गेट एंग्री? गुस्सा कभी
Yes, yes.
आती है आपको?
I get angry. Yes, like
What
any
makes
other
you
person.
angry? What makes you angry?
A small thing, the job not well done, indiscipline in others. Yeah, I become impatient when I see something, which is not perfect. Something not perfectly done by someone. Like that. Time is not kept by someone who they don't reach in time. That small things. And then instantly I forget about it. At that time show my anger. And in an instant, in another 5-10 minutes, I'll be very much normal. Sometimes I don't remember for what I was angry for. I have to remember, even with like a husband-wife quarrel, sometimes if I'm angry with him, both of us, the next day we don't remember. We have to remember, "Hey, what had happened, why we were shouting that day." You don't keep it here. That's it.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much for sharing, ma'am. Thank you very much. Dear ma'am, if you weren't a dental surgeon today, what you would have become?
A teacher, because I was, always wanted to become a teacher, a college professor. Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Even when I was very young, I used to give tuitions to smaller kids. And I found that I'm very good at explaining anything, any topic, I'm good at explaining. And people like to learn from me. So I still regret. In fact, now I was thinking, should I do this early education class, this Montessori course? I keep thinking, or something in dentistry only, so that I can teach the dental students, the new ones. They come to the clinic anyways. When they come to my clinic, the practical part, so they learn. My daughter learned the whole dentistry from me. So yeah, I like to teach. If I was not a doctor, then a teacher.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. Dear ma'am, your favorite color and why do you love that color?
One color I cannot see, but all colors which are bright, lively, primary colors. Nothing dull. I don't like dull and light colors. It should, red, yellow, all bold colors are my favorite colors. They should make you hopeful and joyful the moment you see, and bring some liveliness when you see colors all around.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma. Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Your favorite subject when you were in school, which subject you were inspired by and wanted to continue in that subject and work harder?
One was history. History, I was very curious about what people, our ancestors, like, what the people who are not now with us used to do, how they used to live, the ruins, Mohenjo-daro topic, the school lesson. I used to love that. Imagine how they must be living, That fascinates me, the history part. And then it was biology. I think I'm so interested in human beings, in people. As I'm saying, I have a loving family, a lot of extended family, lot of friends. That goes biology also, just because it talks everything about health and a human being, the biology, the body. And that's how I became a doctor, because we are eventually healing and only thinking and of the body, learning about the body.
Yes, dear.
So biology and history, yeah, I can name those two.
Yes.
Maths I used to find it difficult, even now. Arithmetic part is okay, addition, subtraction is okay, but when it comes to theorems, geometry, trigonometry, that I used to find it very difficult, the higher
Yes.
level.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I love the way you said extended family as well. That's really nice. Dear ma'am, would you like to share a favorite proverb or a quotation which appeals to you a lot?
So many there, I can't remember right now. Something like Sant Kabir, Kal kare so aaj kare so ab. Don't waste time for the younger generation also. Just put your thoughts into action sooner rather than later, isn't it?
Yes.
And what else? I can't remember. Mm. That's it. Yeah.
Yes. Kal
Right
kare,
now, everybody, yeah.
yeah. Is it kal kare so aaj kare so ab?
Huh. And all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Very
That holds true. Balance it. Have your pleasure. Have your, whatever you feel. Even if you are dieting or trying to eat healthy, have that chocolate and cake. That will bring pleasure to you in the long run. But limitations should be there.
Yes. Thank you for allowing us to have a cheat days, you know.
Yes,
You
yes.
feel like having a chocolate, have
I
it.
just remembered this. At the moment children, I do a lot of children's dentistry, pediatric dentistry as we call. I'm good at it again. The child, otherwise they jump off the chair, it is very difficult to manage them. So to get them into the chair and open their mouth without general anesthesia and do their work is a Herculean task. So here, the children, first thing the mother comes and says, "Ask, tell my child not to eat chocolates. He eats a lot of chocolates, or she eats a lot of chocolates." So then first thing I say, I cannot say that. I am also eating chocolates. Why not? But then I go into the, deeper things, how you keep it clean, when do you eat, how much do you eat? And the child he gets, like he falls in love with me because the parent has said, and here the dentist is trying to make the child understand, eat, but how, why, what you will do after, what you will do before, all that is true. But never say no, no to a child. Don't eat chocolates. How can you say that? Yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing all of that. Ma'am, till today, till date, what is your proudest accomplishment? You've been accomplishing so many things. You're the president of different organizations and committees. We've been getting to know all of that. I would like to know your proudest accomplishment. When did you feel, wow, this is what I wanted to achieve and I've achieved it? It gave me a wow feeling.
Small things over the years, I must have done a lot of things, bagged a prize there and a prize here. And that gives you, immense pleasure. But then in the end, now, as you said, just this last September, last 2 months back, I got a lifetime achievement award from my Indian Dental Association at the national. It's a national body, Indian Dental Association. So our branch from there, I got this award. That was the day, maybe, yeah. If people acknowledge me for something, they call it, then that is a great achievement, I think. Yeah, somebody else has to say that you have done something good. Otherwise, small things are every day you are doing your work well. You count when you go to sleep at night. You can, just go over the whole day, what all you did, what you set out to do, whether the task done. As you get in the cell phone, you have a note saying task done. Write down the task, tick it off. So at the end of the day, if you see, these were the tasks I had set myself to do, tick so many, some got left out maybe for the next day, then you get a good night's sleep. You have accomplished one day lived properly is your accomplishment. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you, dear ma'am, for sharing all of that. Thank you so much. Dear ma'am, how many languages are you conversant in?
4 languages: Hindi, Marathi, English, and my mother tongue, Gujarati. Yes.
Yes, dear. I have a request. Would you apply? Pardon?
I can understand a little bit of Punjabi these days because I go often to a town in Punjab, Barnala, which is from Chandigarh airport we go because my husband works there.
Yes, dear. So it's Punjabi as well, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yes. So the request becomes more stronger now. I would
Yes.
like you to share a song. I mean, if you would oblige to sing a song for us in any one of these languages you're conversant in.
I am not good at singing.
You
Still,
could
you
give
want
it a try.
at your own risk.
We could give us a try. Yes, dear.
Okay. Which one? 2 lines of Punjabi. मोरा वे दे पंख मेरे अपने, मोरा वे दो पंख दे अपने, मैं उड़ी उड़ी वृंदावन जावा, दो पंख दे अपने। ओ श्यामा तेरा मत्था बड़ा सोना, ओ श्यामा तेरा मत्था बड़ा सोना, मैं चुनरी नाल सजावा, दो पंख दे अपने, मोरा वे दो पंख दे अपने. Okay,
Wow.
I'm not going to sing the whole one. Whole
You're good
thing.
at singing. You're very good at singing too.
That
Because
is yeah, a compliment to me.
yes, dear, you have a lovely voice.
Then
And
I
very
know all
awesome.
Gujarati, Hindi, Marathi, all songs I can sing. Huh?
और एक हो जाए फिर हमारे लिए.
I sing in all languages.
Would you like to sing another song for us? Would you mind?
I can't remember which one should I sing.
सबसे फेवरेट, आपका सबसे फेवरेट सॉन्ग.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, तुम ही सोचो जरा, यूं ना कहते थे हम, जान जाती है जब उठ के जाते हो तुम, तुमको मेरी कसम जाने जा, बात इतनी मेरी मान लो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
जी जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद मैम. Very nice. Thank you for obliging to sing
Thank
both
you.
songs for us. Yes, dear. Thank you very much. And if possible, we could ask you to sing like in all the languages that you know, but that would be too bad on my part to trouble you. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, I have a cup in my hand. How would you look at this cup? Is it half full or half empty?
It is both, but it's better we call it half full. You can fill it again. Whatever is there, take it all, drink it up all. Half is there, no, drink it. You can always fill it later. So there is nothing like empty. The empty can be filled. It's in your hands.
Yes, dear. Very true, ma'am. Dear ma'am, if the Almighty or the universe was to offer you a superpower, a gift, a boon, what boon would you select?
Health and blessings to all. There should be less of disease, you know. Everybody should live their lifespan healthy. And again, peacefully, loving way, not with violence. Yeah, then the world would be a better place to live in.
Yes, very true. My dear friends, you just look at the commoners, the simple people. They don't want war. They want peace. They don't want violence. And there are many out in the world, big leaders at war. For what? So I feel the commoners are much better than the leaders out there, because we all only aspire for peace and harmony. We do not want the wars that are growing across the world. Yes, dear ma'am. I love the way when you say non-violence should be, you know, the everyday lifestyle of everyone. There shouldn't be violence. Wonderful, dear. In fact, commoners should start becoming the world-class leaders now. You know, once they become, all these leaders are having these powers and misusing the powers. So I would feel a commoner could do justice by reading, you know, in the right way. That's really nice. You know, that's great food for thought. Like a commoner could do more justice compared to the others who are like misusing their power and creating such a lot of bloodshed and wiping out generations. Yes, dear. So let's not go and get diverted. Suddenly we become emotional and start diving into that section. Dear ma'am, in the next 50 years, what type of changes do you think will be there in the world?
I am hoping there would be nice positive changes. now that we are becoming aware, no, of all the follies, all the mistakes that we are making, let's be hopeful that we'll do better. We'll come out of all this. And then the technology, see, was there WhatsApp, the social media, this cell phone? We had not imagined also when I was younger. It has all come, isn't it? And we're loving it. You and I now, we are enjoying on Zoom what it is. It's a technology which we had not even imagined in childhood, isn't it? And so something better is coming, no? We are advancing, isn't it? And then we are making mistakes. We are humans. Hopefully, in 50 years, we come to that also, that don't make mistakes. All should turn more to the spirituality side, in the sense there are some experiences. When I tell you something, you know, anyone, I'm telling you, do this, you don't do that. You say, even I have read it. Even I know that I'm not supposed to do this and I'm supposed to do that. What is good and what is bad, everyone knows. Why can't they follow that? Sometimes I feel. Because there are some things like mindful, the Buddhist call Zen meditation, then there is pranayamas, there is yoga, yoga way of life, your proper diet, a vegetarian diet. Yeah, maybe those who have knowledge, they can also, you know, aspire to be so you have to take help of all these things also in your day-to-day life. Practice that. So many, you know, in our happiness course that we call, they learn the Sudarshan Kriya. It's a breathing technique, of course, but then they don't do it every day. Learning alone is not going to make a difference. You have to take out your time, do that, do the Kriya, do the Pranayama, put it into action. Then the benefits will come. They will come without your knowledge also. And read good books. Keep reading everything, the good things. That will, you know, increase your knowledge. Yes.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of that. Thank you very much. Dear ma'am, if at all we give you a time machine in your hand and you were asked to click one of the buttons, and that would take you into the past, and then you have to go and relive somebody's life. Whose life you would love to relive?
I didn't get you. Go into somebody's life?
Yeah, I'll put it in the right way. Imagine, this is a question to be imagined, like it's an imaginary question and an imaginary answer as well. If we give you a time machine in your hand and you have to click one of the buttons, and when you click that button, you're automatically, you know, transferred into the past era. And there you have to go and relive somebody's life. The task is to relive somebody's life and return back. Whose life you would love to relive and come back?
Relive. Yeah, I didn't get that word. Relive somebody's life. You mean to say a role model to relive someone I know now?
I mean, anyone in the past, you might have read many books, you might have met many people, or you might have seen great leaders, or anybody who has inspired you, who you think, yeah, I love to live their life. Kabhi kabhi hum sochte hain na ki bhai, my life is not better, maybe theirs, or maybe they have done great work. So I wish I were like them.
I wish, yeah, I would have lived a life where a lot of influence I could put on people, where I had a lot of money, means, and everything, so that I can make a difference in their lives. So that support. So many things we don't have. You feel helpless, no, now that I cannot do this or I am not able to do that. So maybe more of everything if I had, and I could have helped someone or some things, some change. Yeah, that way. Otherwise, it's always, you know, you live your own life only properly and everything will fall into place. What you have got, enjoy that only.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, I would have, in imagination, I would always think, yeah, I want to be more rich, more beautiful, some actress, maybe some very good actress like Audrey Hepburn and so many beautiful heroines. Yeah, I would have liked that. You are making me think now. Your question is so beautiful that brings me to imagine now that what I would have liked to be. So more beautiful, yes.
Yes, dear.
Attractive, yeah.
Yes, dear. I'd love to compliment you. You really look beautiful. You have a lovely voice, and you are an angel the way you are. Yes, dear. You have such a sweet voice, the way of talking. There is no ego within you. You're very friendly, you're very approachable, and that's really nice.
Yeah, Crystal, you are like, you have so much nice things only to tell. You, because you are seeing the positive, seeing the good. You are not finding faults. That's your nature. Yeah. That is why you like everyone who you come across.
But the way you're talking, ma'am, the way you're sharing your thoughts and views, and I love the way you said non-violence. We go by non-violence, not violence. So that really makes you really a perfect human being on earth, ma'am. And you are beautiful to look at. And from the start of the interview till now, I'm just admiring how could I also try to speak as softly as you're speaking. And there's a lovely, cute voice that you have.
Thank you.
There's a melody in your voice. That's the right word I could put. There's melody in your voice.
I'm not a good singer. Melody is where our Asha Bhosle, Lata Mangeshkar and all, when they speak, you feel that they are singing. They are not speaking, they are singing. They're so beautiful voices.
Yes. And I find that speciality in you too, dear. That's
Oh,
very
thank you. Thank you.
Yes, dear ma'am. Dear ma'am, we go on to the next question. The next question is, are you able to forgive others easily who have hurt you? Not once, not twice, but n number of times. Are you able to forgive such people?
Yes, I can forgive easily because in the first place, I analyze. I don't get hurt easily. When you feel that you are hurt, that is your ego. If you go understand that that person must have had a reason to do something like this, it's their majburi, you call, no, that their hands are tied, or it's limitation of their knowledge, or something which made them do what they did to you. If you understand that, then forgiving them is easy, and then moving on. Ho gaya mistake. Like, it's a very simple thing. Somebody sent something to me which got spoiled. Some eatable was sold. It got spoiled. She said, I felt very bad, auntie. I'm going to return your money just now. I said, don't feel hurt. You just give me another one. You must have more in the house, no? That batch, exchange it. I don't want money back. You give that better one so that she will also feel good about it afterwards. And there is nothing to forgive. Then if I'm not holding her responsible, it's a mistake. This is just an example, happened just 2 days back. He said, don't feel bad. She's such a young person. So that way, if you don't feel the hurt, no, then you need not forgive only anyone. First, you have to feel bad. You have to get angry with that person. Then you need to forgive that person. So yeah, it comes easily to me.
Yes, dear. You're lucky. For you, it's fine to forgive others, not to get angry, not to feel sad. But many
Yes.
out there are unable to forgive people. And yes, forgiveness is really important.
There are instances. Now my parking space in the society, since I was not here, I was out in Punjab, as I said. Somebody else has taken it without my permission, though I'm paying rent and I officially own that space. And he says, no, you were not there, I took it. Now I'm not going to move my car from there. How can I forgive him? See, here I have to sit and now write letters to the society that now, come on, the committee, solve this problem for me. What else? But I have to understand, I cannot really, do much about it. अपना काम करो, फल की अपेक्षा मत करो. That Gita thing will come here. You do what you have to do. You fight for it in your own way. What you can do, you do. Leave the results to them only. The fruits, what you get, will be their decision. Yeah.
Yes.
These
Thank
are
you, dear
examples.
ma'am, for sharing. Yes, dear. Thank you. ये अच्छा लगा हमें कि भाई अपना काम करो और फल का चिंता मत करो. ये बहुत अच्छी बात है मैम. I love it.
Few days that will remain on your mind, till you get involved with something else, it will remain with me till that problem solves. So then that time you have to give time for that particular whatever has come, your difficulties. to settle down. Time will heal. They say, na, time will heal.
Yes.
Yes.
Dear ma'am, thank you, ma'am, for sharing all of your thoughts and views. I have one last main question for the
Okay.
main round of the interview, that is constructive criticism. What do you have to share about constructive criticism?
Yeah, that criticism is necessary. Constructive is necessary. The person may feel, that time their egos will be hurt. But unless you tell them there is no scope for improvement, if you want to give a chance for someone to improve, you have to criticize. You have to tell them where they are wrong and where they are right. Use diplomacy. Do it softly, gently, sweetly, so that the person's ego is intact. Yeah. But you need to do it. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Thank you, dear ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. Thank you for being with us through the main part of the interview. But we have a small segment called as the rapid fire round, which will take 5 minutes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
May I go ahead, ma'am?
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Dear friends, now it's time for the rapid fire round to get to know about the likes and dislikes of our special guest. She is Dr. Neeta Ranban from Thane. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, Thane Ambarnath. Yeah.
Thane, yeah. Because I must not say something that's wrong, because I have different celebrities and I shouldn't mismatch them. I'm really very scared. Like, I shouldn't put things in the wrong place. Thank you, ma'am, for being so polite. And now it's the time to get to know your likes and dislikes. The rapid fire round is a short segment where you would have to answer in 1 or 2 words, maximum 1 sentence.
Yes.
Yes, dear. A beautiful day in 1 word.
With lots of sunshine and breeze, windy day.
When you help others, do you expect anything in return? Maybe a smile, a hug, a look of satisfaction on their face.
A look of satisfaction on their face would make my day. A smile also, yes.
City, village, town, or a tribal area?
City.
Is it the air transport, water, or the land transport, or railways?
What I would like, air transport, and roadways the next.
Is it the summer, winter, rainy, autumn, or spring season?
Spring, the best season of the year, where it is neither very hot nor very cold, not raining also.
Yes. Is it cakes? Now you're a dentist. Now I'm scared to ask you this question. But yes, you said, yeah, I too have chocolates sometimes. So is it cakes, chocolates, or ice creams? Which is the first pick?
Chocolates.
Yes, dear. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
Dr. Neeta, apart from being a great dental surgeon, apart from being in the field of dentistry, are you also a great cook?
A medium cook, not great, not bad, not good.
The name of your favorite cuisine or recipe?
Dhokla. Theplas and dhoklas, very much guju. Gujarati dishes.
Yes, dear. Dokla is from Gujarat. Is it a Gujarat cuisine?
Yes, very much a Gujarat. Khata dhokla, kaman dhokla are all Gujarati dishes. Yeah.
Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. Dear ma'am, the name of your favorite teacher or sir when you were in school?
Kamla teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, she was my favorite.
Now she has to hear this.
That teacher also. So many teachers. As you said, if I take names, the others will feel bad. All were my favorites.
But you already mentioned Kamla teacher and the other 2 teachers now. That's really very nice. It just flew out, it just came out. There was a wonderful flow, the natural flow that came out. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, the next question, the favorite day of the week?
Friday.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, is it salty, sweet, spicy, or sour food?
Salty and spicy.
Life is all about happiness, money, or both?
Both. Both.
You are an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
extrovert, but that is for people to say.
When you're alone, you're connected to your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you? Past, present, or future?
More towards future rather than the past.
Is it socializing or me time?
Socializing. I love it.
Is it tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Giving
And-
gifts. Pardon?
Tea as well as coffee, both I love.
Both. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. You love to receive gifts or give gifts?
Both. I love to receive gifts more than I give gifts. Yeah.
You believe in experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experiential learning.
Are you a thinker or a doer?
Both. Sometimes when you can't do, you just end up thinking and doing nothing. When you do, you are a doer.
Is it fried foods or fresh salads?
Fried foods, my weakness.
Home cooked or food ordered from out?
Yes.
Home cooked food or food ordered from out?
Both. There is a balance. I eat outside and home cooked food is always there, yeah, in the house.
A beach person, forest person, or somebody who loves the hills and mountains?
Forest, because I love greenery.
Yes, ma'am. You love to walk, ride a two-wheeler, or maybe, prioritize a four-wheeler as well?
Walk and four-wheeler.
Is it singing, dancing?
Both.
Perfect. That's really nice. Book or music?
Book.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, we've come to an end to the rapid fire round. You were very good and very prompt on all of the answers, and you answered briefly. That's really a wonder. And it's really nice that you've given all of it quickly. It just, just snapped out of like that. And you've given your answers without a second thought. You had all the answers ready with you. Dear ma'am, one last request we have before we end the session for today. We'd like you to add some magic to this platform. As we know, there are 3 magical words: please, sorry, and thank you. Apart from these 3 words which are creating magic in our lives till date, we always put in a little request to all our celebrities to give us extra 3 magical words where we could empower ourselves, where we could grow, focusing on those 3 magical words.
Say yes. Yes. I'll do it. Okay. I'm good with it. I'm ready.
Yes. Okay. I'm ready to do it. And
Ready. Whatever. I'm ready.
You're a very positive person, ma'am. There are many of who say, no, it's not my cup of tea. But you say, yes, go ahead, face it, take up the challenges.
Courage is required there. You have to assimilate courage to say, I'm ready. And that doesn't come when you're born. You have to work at it.
Very true, dear. Thank you for being so spontaneous. Thank you for being genuine. Thank you for your time. We love you the way you are. And we would love you to be on many more of the International Fab Talks to share the space with us. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. It was lovely talking to you. You are just too good. You are also smiling and you have perfect questions to ask. And I feel motivated. I am feeling very good to be on a talk show. Thank you. Maybe it makes a difference to our audience. Somewhere something clicked and they can make it use in their daily life. That would be both for both of us. It's a victory. Like we have won our prize.
Yes, very true, ma'am. Very true.
Yes.
In fact, everyone should learn to take something from every session. There is a lot of grace and lots of dignity that is being shared on this platform, where the struggles have been, overcome in the right way, and people are ready to share that with you. And dear friends, we would like to thank our special celebrity, Dr. Neeta, for giving her time. We promise you will bring her back with us to share more on the International Fab Talks. Dear ma'am, shukriya and dhanyawad.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear, and God bless.
Yes.
Yes, dear.
God bless you too.
Thank you, dear.
God bless our audience. whoever sees, God bless them all.
Yes, dear, that's very nice to be so humble to, share that blessing even with our audience. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dear friends, with this, we'd like to end the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being with us. Stay safe and stay blessed. We love you.